Hi, everybody. I am testing out this camera and I'm also testing out this microphone. This is not bad once you have explicit instructions. So, yeah, I'm learning lots. But I also wanted to come on and tell you guys why I just decided, to start my YouTube channel again after so many years. Like, I think I started this channel in 2019 or something. And then I got busy, I got stressed, uh, and everything else. And the content wasn't, the most positive or interesting. A lot was going on in my life, and I didn't really feel like it deserved mention on the channel in terms of content. And also, there were a couple of, the usual starting YouTuber fear factor type things. And so I wanted to just come on and talk about maybe three things that have evolved for me that got me restarted on the channel. And one of them was just kind of getting over the whole fear that a lot of people talk about in doing YouTube channels, fear of, oh my God, what are people going to think? And are they going to criticize the content, whatever? Yeah, they are. And that's kind of life. But yeah, something I thought about a line that I read in this book here. This is called Honest, and it's by Maisha Cheney. She's a former first lady of a very prominent pastor in, I think, California. And she was on that reality show, Real Preachers of Hollywood or LA or something like that. I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, it was all kind of silly. But she went through a lot of things within the marriage, coming out of the marriage, and just rediscovering herself. And, one of the things that kind of jumped out at me in the book, amongst other very interesting things, was when she was dealing with a specific illness. And she talked about the fact that fear always wants to be fed, but I chose not to feed it. And so that really stuck with me, not just in this situation, but in just embarking upon anything new. I think that could actually resonate with people who have a fear of criticism, a fear of failure, a fear of just trying something new and expanding your horizons. So that was one of the first things that I just decided, you know what? Half the people that would have any criticisms probably, just would want to maybe overcome some fear in their own personal lives. So, yeah, enough with the projection. And I'm moving forward. So I decided, that I would go ahead and restart and just share some things now. 6 years later, I'm coming from a whole different perspective. I'm living abroad, as you know, here in Johannesburg, South Africa. I'm a retiree who has unloaded a bunch of stresses that progressively got me to the decision to just kind of, readjust my life and blow up some stuff and, and pack up and carefully, methodically, and well resourcedly move here. So I don't want to give people the impression that they could just, jump up and move. That's not very wise. So please don't do that. The second thing that I have always dealt with really in my lifetime, because I can appear to be timid, I can appear to be kind of passive about some things, but I'm really most of the time just being pensive and reflective, if you don't hear me say much. But sometimes people have often used that to silence me when I did speak up about things. And that has come from work situations, family situations, supposed friend situations, like people basically assuming that I would assume the follower position in a relationship, and finding out that no, we have a strategic thinker here, and you're moving in the wrong direction. I'm not coming with you, kind of thing. So never letting anyone silence you is a good mantra to have. Hey, everybody's got something to say, and you never know who's listening, who needs to hear that. And also, the people that generally are the culprits of trying to silence someone or bully someone into submission have their own insecurities, first of all. And then, secondly, are just kind of projecting those insecurities onto you, basically. And so don't let them heap that on you. So never let anyone silence you. So this is kind of my counter to that, if you will, and just kind of getting back out there and sharing my life, and some everyday stuff and some exciting stuff, and things that impact retirees that still want to live active and vibrant lives. The last thing is that you kind of learn a lot as you do this. Like right now, you are looking at me test out this new camera that I got, and it's kind of fancy. It's got a lot of bells and whistles on it, but I am up for it. I have done a lot this year. In hindsight, with AI this year, I've learned a lot of softwares. I've written books. I've designed websites and designed an app this year. That's kind of cool, I think, for a senior to embark on. And it's only been 8 months to this year, and I've just learned so much. So in dealing with this camera situation right here, and this whole microphone thing with the fluffy thing on it. Yeah, it's just another one of those things that it is intimidating at first, and you're like, oh my God, how am I going to master this? But, once you get in there, and if you have some, explicit instruction, and can use AI actually to ask some questions that might sound really basic to most people, but, really kind of guide you through the process of anything. It's really great. So, it's an opportunity with the channel here to test out my resolve in terms of challenging myself intellectually, mentally, and just getting out there. So, with technology, and it's been a while since I've used my platform skills in a classroom setting and in a professional development setting, where I would instruct teachers. This gives me an opportunity to kind of use that skill set, if you will, again. And it's kind of fun, kind of fun. I may, get out there and do some consulting and things like that. So you don't want to lose that skill. And it's just something that you need on a social level as well. So yeah, those were basically the three reasons that I restarted this channel. I think it's really fun. There is a market and a demographic, I should say, for seniors out here, especially senior women that are, trying their hand at a few new things. I subscribe to a lot of those channels, and so I just want to make a contribution to that demographic and that content area. Hopefully, it's not too saturated. But yeah. So get over that fear. Never let anyone silence you, and also challenge yourself to learn something new. So thanks so much for watching. Hope this video is super clear. I really kind of like this camera. It is the DJI Osmo Pocket 4 camera. And I don't know much about anything. Like I said in the past video, I've been walking around taking pictures and doing videos with my little Android Obama phone, and it worked for me. So thanks for watching. Talk with you all soon, and stay vibrant and challenge yourself. Peace.